Hey everyone, Bricknut here. In this video we're going to be taking a look at a LEGO Creator Expert set, and this is number 10262 and it's the James Bond Aston Martin DB5. Comes with 1,295 pieces and retails at £129.99 here in the UK. So I bought this to accompany my Mustang, and it was a nice build. I have found it's a little bit fragile. There's a few bits that like to fall off if you're not careful, which we'll get into. And I have just noticed, this is what happens when you have friends that like to play. Have a random figure inside here, a random faceless figure for some reason. Her head was backwards. There we go. Oh, I know what she goes to. We'll put her over there. Yeah, there we go. But apart from a few fragile areas, it's a real nice build. It's a real nice looking vehicle actually. I just noticed that's higher for some reason. See what I mean by things being a little bit fragile on it? I really have to be careful handling this. I don't know if anyone else has experienced the same thing who has purchased this set. And as this is only my third Creator Expert set, sorry. But this is my second vehicle, I know what they mean by the gap in the door, which they managed to eradicate on the Ford Mustang. Well, yeah, it doesn't really bother me too much. It does have a number of gadgets on here, just like the real life James Bond vehicle. So I'm just going to turn it around so you can get a view of it from the front. One day I will perhaps try and build a turntable so I can just rotate the turntable. That would make life a lot easier. Anyway, so there's the front view. There's not a lot going on this side. It's symmetrical to the other side. And here's the rear view. There is a very good likeness to the real vehicle. And like I said, it does have a number of features on it that the actual James Bond car had. For starters, it's got the rotating license plates there. There's actually 4 different number plates you can switch between. This one moves a lot easier. I like keeping it on the DB5. But this one rotates a lot easier than the front one. I don't know if I've done something wrong there. Probably. I'll look into that one day. I do like this sort of chrome style bumper, which part of it does actuate the ejector seat. That's got to be the best function this has. It has a working ejector seat, and I'll show you how that works in a little bit. But I do like these chrome pieces here for the bumper. Nice set of tail lights, just like the real vehicle. The trunk lid does open. And inside, you can set these up. You have to set these up manually, but you can make the wheel spikes and get 2 of them. And they just go on the back wheel, like so. Just like the real car. Although on the real car, they extended from the centre of the wheel, but oops, didn't want to do that. But I guess that's a little bit tricky to do on a model, so you have to manually fit those, but that's not a problem. So, actually what I'm going to do, I'm going to show you one feature it has right on the front there. And for that, I've got to open the door, reach in, flip the switch. Can you see the headlights go down? See that? If I push the lever forwards, headlights go back up and down here. See? Guns. Although mine don't seem to go all the way around. That's as far as they go, but that's good enough. Headlights, or marker lights maybe, as they're the little ones. These are the headlights. And all it is if I just open up the ejector roof, that might be the easiest way to see it. If I show you inside there, you can see a little lever with a little red tile on it. You just move that back and forth and that flips down these lights. Now, again, we've got the nice chrome bumper. You see what I mean by this one's a bit stiffer to rotate, and I don't know why. I don't know if I've done something wrong there, but it is a bit awkward. But there we go, I'll leave that on that route. Now, it does have an opening hood as well to reveal a detailed engine, and I think these have a V12 in real life. We've got some nice detailing in here. We've got the air duct. I'm presuming those are the carburetors. They've used handguns for like the injectors or whatever they are on the side there for the fuel. I'm presuming that's the radiator for the coolant. But while we're looking at this, I do like the style of side mirrors on this, or wing mirrors. Here in the UK they would have been called wing mirrors. In fact, it's still a term used today, because on a lot of cars from this era, when this was, you know, a brand new car, they put the mirrors on the fenders. But in the UK we call these wings. So you may very often hear someone from Britain refer to these as wing mirrors, even though they're up here on the doors nowadays. Just a little fun fact for you there. Now, if we open up the driver's door, because naturally this is a right-hand drive car, we have behind there, if we move this panel down, the hidden phone. The other door is just an ordinary door, there's nothing there, just a normal door card. But there is one more feature in there, and I'm not sure how easy that is to see. But before I get to the ejector seat, I've got the twin exhausts. I'm going to have to move that forwards, aren't I? There we go. Got the twin exhausts. Now, another feature the Bond car has is a bulletproof screen. So if you rotate the inner one out of the two pipes, brings up the bulletproof screen, which likes to stick on mine. But I only think that's because parts of my rear end of this car has sort of got dislodged. Like I said, it's a little bit on the fragile side. But yeah, you just rotate this exhaust pipe here, and that just lifts and lowers the bulletproof screen. Now, while we're on the back here, this is where you operate the ejector seat. The middle piece here of the bumper, this piece. You pull on that, you pull it back, and as you pull it back, the roof opens, like so. You pull it all the way back, and when you let go, the seat ejects. And it's just literally a few of these 1x1 Technic bricks with the hole through the middle, and it just sits on a Technic rod, like that. That just sits in there. I'm going to do a sideways view of it as well, I hope. So as soon as you pull on it, it opens the roof, then ejects the seat. Probably the best feature on here, probably the best feature and the most well-known feature on this James Bond car, actually. Now, inside, I want to show you the interior, but that's not going to be easy, not unless I can get the roof off. Can I get that off in sort of one piece? I can indeed. So, take the window off as well, that's the easiest option. So I can now make the roof fall in. Show you a bit more of the inside. So we have a clearer shot of that lever. We've got the dash here with 5 dials on, that's what those are, they're printed tiles. Maybe I can turn this around that way so there we go. See them now, it's just a cluster of dials there. But right in the centre, I'm having trouble seeing this myself. That's not going to make it any easier, is it? Right in the centre down here, looks like a set of grills, but if I rotate it, it's a bit awkward. But it does rotate to reveal like a little radar screen. I don't know if you can see that. There's that lever I was talking about that actuates the machine guns on the front. Other than that, there's not great detail. There's an adjustable sort of steering wheel there, but the steering does nothing. The front wheels do not steer. And this bit under here always falls off, because I always catch it with my fingers. So, let's just put this back together. Window just goes on like that. And this simply slots on like this. Do that side first. We'll do this corner of the window. Whoops, or not. Just break everything. Just like that. You see, we just break everything. That's the easiest thing to do, isn't it? Actually, that might make things a bit easier. Ooh, the windscreen's come off. See, maybe I shouldn't have taken the front end apart, because it is proving to be a bit of a nightmare. Oh dear. I've actually forgotten where this came from. Yeah, I have actually forgotten where that came from. Oh dear. That's going well, isn't it? And Bricktsar thought he could break models when he looked at them. No, I do a good job. Right. Can't remember where all that go. I really can't. I have to consult the book again, I think. Ooh. No, I'll have to consult the book, I think. But maybe if I can get that back on, that back on, that back on. Yeah, that's got to sit on there or something. I'll have a look in the instruction manual a little bit later. I'll leave that off for now. So we've had a good look over the car. Here's a nice bit of detail. I like this sort of little vent on the fender there. But as you can tell, I've demonstrated it is pretty fragile. So this will be just a display piece, and it's going to sit beside my Mustang. So, I haven't shown you the underside, but there's not really a great deal to look at under there. It's got a nice strong chassis. You can see the mechanism up the front here for the rotation of the headlights. That's about it. That's the only mechanism you can really see. So, yeah, it's a nice car. I do like it. I enjoyed the build. As I've said a couple of times, a little bit on the fragile side, but it looks nice. It's very pleasing to the eye. It's a good likeness for the real car as well, so they've done a good job there at replicating it, and I think it just complements my Mustang quite nicely. You know, we've got iconic British car and an iconic American car that can sit side by side on the display in the lounge. So I think that concludes the video. So if you've got any comments on this, please leave them in the comment section below. And if you'd like to and you like the video, please hit the like button. And of course, if you're new here and you like my videos, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell. If you don't hit the bell, you won't get notifications whenever I upload, which is a Tuesday and a Friday. Unless I'm busy, then it might be a day late, as it is this time, because this is going up on a Saturday. But anyway, thanks a lot for watching, everyone. Hope you liked the video, and I will talk to you again in the next video. Bye!